Hello, David from New England Building and Restoration. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone earlier and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online and improve your website also. First thing first, David, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more, let's set up a time to talk. If not, feel free to take the tips and strategies I do give you guys today for free. And you guys could apply them to your website all on your own as well. All right, so first thing we'll talk about today is content. So I'm on your home page here. You guys have a nice picture of some houses you've done. You guys did excellent work there, by the way. And you got some good content there, kind of with your welcome message. You have your services listed with buttons, which is good. You got your call now, like you said, some samples of your work, a form submit there, and your contact info. So one thing I would recommend just right off the top is having more content on your page. Ideally, you want to have over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason for that is the more content you have, the more keywords you can get into that content. And those keywords are words like this: roofing, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And this kind of simulates what a new client would put into a Google search if they didn't have your company name, right? They're just looking for a roofer in Pawtucket or around Pawtucket. So typically you would see ads coming up first of all. The reason for that, people pay, and they will get qualified leads through ads, but they pay essentially to be seen as number 1 on the list. So the first thing somebody will see is their company when they type in this kind of a search. But some people don't click ads, and some people, some ad blockers will block some of those as well. So the first thing we're seeing on our search here that you would see second on a typical search is this here map section. And what this is the top 3 companies based on citations show up in this little preview screen here, and you can view all to see all of them, but the top 3 show up. And the way that they did this was getting their business name, address, and phone number all listed into a directory site. And these are sites like Home Advisor, Yelp, Yellow Pagers, Yahoo has one, and there is a bunch more as well. So if we go after that, and this is where you get what we call the organic section. This is where the actual companies show up in a list all nicely, and and their websites as well. So, but if we were grading this keyword here, roofing, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, then what we would do is Yelp here, a directory site, would be ranked number 1. Home Advisor here would be number 2. PawtucketRoofing.com, which is just a roofer contracting site, would be number 3. Robinson Roofing would be number 4, and it would just keep going to the end, and you'll see usually there's more ads at the bottom. So here's the kind of older ads there. So the next thing we want to do is I'm going to take your website, nebrpros.com, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into a program called ERIS. This is a program I like to use. It tells me what's going on with your site. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever gets the most votes is going to get the most attention, the most traffic in this case, and so on. So right now you guys have 2 referring domains. These are other websites that are essentially sending links back to your page. So right now they're sending 3 links, and you did pick up 2 recently, back to your page there. And right now, though, unfortunately, you guys aren't being found for any keywords in a Google search. So as a result of that, you don't have any visitors on average to your site per month. So keywords are what really drive the visitors to your site, just like the one we put in here before. So to give you kind of a comparison, one of the top results for Pawtucket was Pawtucket Roofing, and so I did the same thing. Here's their site. I went and put them into ERIS. They have 66 referring domains, sending them back over to about 254 links back to their page. They're being found for 484 keywords in Google searches, and that's resulting in getting about 81 visitors to their site per month. It's on a monthly basis. Looks like they did drop a few keywords recently, and they did drop about 1 person on average per month as well. Over here, this shows us the local trust in the area. They do have an 18, which is pretty decent, and they have a 2.4 for the power. So it's not a ton of power behind their site, but they are getting there for sure. And if we go ahead and click the keywords, we can see what they are being found for and where that traffic is coming from. So the first thing you see is their business name, Pawtucket Roofing. 60 people do search this every single month, and they are in the first position. So if you remember what we did with the roofing Pawtucket, Rhode Island, previously we ranked it. In the organic section, they would be the first website to come up with their company name. And that's what you really want. You want to have your own name ranking pretty high. And the reason for that is that's your referral business and potentially even repeat customers. You know, if they know your name, but they have to look up your info, you don't want them to not be able to find you, then you're going to lose business to your competitors. So you want to be ranked high. The top 10 positions, roughly, or results will be on the first page. And then there's about 10 per page after that with all the ads on and whatnot. So I'm going to skip this one because it's not as important. And I'm going to jump down to, let's see, they do have a couple that, you know, they're getting huge traffic off these two. But what you see is these aren't specific to a location or really even a service. So you're going to get people that call on this potentially or come to your site, but they're not really looking for roofing services. So we're really looking for those what we call buyer intent keywords, what somebody might be searching for. So here's a good one. Roofers in Rhode Island. So 150 people do search this every month. This is what somebody you'd expect to search if they're looking for a roofer, right? And they don't have a name. So for this one, they're not ranked that great. They're 16, which puts them in the middle of the second page. However, you know, that's not bad considering. They did move up 3 spots. So they were probably almost on the third page. They did move up. So, you know, if they keep moving up, they could get back to the first page or at least the bottom of the first page. You know, with a search like this where someone's not looking for their name, unfortunately, they're probably not going to go to page 2 to find them. Most people are looking for a service. They're going to look at the first page and, you know, maybe even the top 5. And they might just compare reviews, the 5-star ratings, and, you know, pick from there. They might even get a few quotes and go. So that's just a little bit about content, citations, and backlinks. This is my number, guys. If you want to find out some more information, if you want to see how we can get you guys some visitors, get you some keywords, because right now, unfortunately, you don't have either one of those, you know, and we can definitely build your site up more and see what, at least see what we can do, right? So that's my number. If not, guys, feel free to use the tips I did give you today, and you guys could apply them as well. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.